Now to a woman who gives feminism a bad name. Clementine Ford was given a platform on Channel 10's The Project to push her latest book, which says marriage is a patriarchal plot to oppress women.
My biggest issue with marriage is that I think that it's a fundamentally flawed institution that is built on the oppression of women. I mean, it's a pretty big issue. I think that we would be much better as people focusing on how to make ourselves happy and how to live in accordance with our own values rather than thinking, well, I need to be married in order to be somebody in the world.
Okay, joining me to discuss this and much more is Shadow Minister for the Environment, Fisheries and Forestry, Jonathan Duniam, and Sky News host, Caleb Bond. Gentlemen, welcome to the program. Jono, I'll start with you. Is marriage a sham? Is it the whole institution a sham?
Well, as a participant in the institution, I don't think so. I mean, heaven forbid that there might actually be happy women out there who are happy in their marriage. That just couldn't possibly be the case at all, could it? But the last time I checked, marriage is very much an institution you can freely enter into and, as the law states, freely exit from. The idea that the left just want to unpick this thing, I think, is exposed by the question she was asked in that interview about what about relationships where people aren't married and are unhappy. And she says, well, yeah, you're probably right. We should target de facto relationships next. I mean, it's all about unpicking the family unit, not about the happiness of women.
Well, yes, the Marxists don't like the family unit for a number of reasons. Caleb, let me play you a little bit more of this interview.
And one of the chief complaints a lot of women have about their husbands is that they don't really feel like their husbands see them. All they are is kind of like a glorified all-in-one appliance for them.
Caleb, a glorified all-in-one appliance. That's how she says men see their wives. You're a young man, a bit too young for marriage, some would say, but well, what are your thoughts?
Yes, well, I haven't been married, but I dare say a lot of these things she's complaining about here would apply to in many relationships. It's got nothing to do with whether you're married or not. I mean, heck, if a man is looking at the woman he's with as an all-in-one appliance, quote unquote, and look, I've yet to find an all-in-one appliance. I mean, you know, someone who can do the cleaning and the dishes and all the household maintenance and fix the car. If they exist, let me know. I've yet to meet someone like that. It sounds like something you'd buy at Bunnings. But, you know, what she is carrying on with here is not about marriage at its core. As Jonathan was saying, it's about picking apart the whole idea of traditional male and female relationships. What she is getting at is that women, you know, don't need men and therefore men should not have relationships with women. Well, most people, when you get down to brass tacks, men need women and women need men if you're straight. It's as simple as that. And to break up the family unit because, oh, you know, marriage's an archaic concept. I mean, please, plenty of people are happily married. They don't need your interference, Clem.